What's up, YouTube? This is a new video that I'm going to be trying to do. I'm calling it the random rambling video. And I'm just going to talk about a few things, just give my insight on a couple things and mention a few things that I like, that I'm into. I'm going to be talking about anything from comics, reading books, tortoises, sports, movies, and, well, hope you guys enjoy. First off, it's the morning right now, and and to everybody out there, happy Memorial Day. Look at Ayoki, he's doing just fine. He woke up and he's having himself a good morning. He's doing good. I've been keeping him well maintenance in here. His enclosure's doing fine. I spot clean it every day. He's been eating healthy. He's been really active, drinking water, eating his food, moving around a lot. It's summertime. It don't look summertime outside. It looks more like it's winter. And but he's real active. He's climbing on everything, exploring. He's just being him. I love this guy right here. Well, anyways, he's doing fine, and I'm probably gonna be taking him outside when it gets a little warmer, and let him wander around, graze a little bit. Anyways, well, if any of you guys out there are watching this and you're into comic books, I wanted to recommend a comic book for you. I mean, I'm pretty sure you watched the show, but have you read the comic book? The Walking Dead. It's a really good comic book. I'll tell you right now, it's a really good comic book. Right now they're on issue 141, and it's a good issue. If you follow the comic and you're up to date with it, you just pick this up. I mean, it just came out this month. It's really, really good. It's mind fucking. I don't mean, excuse my language, but this guy right here, Negan, that's who you see on the cover of this issue. He knows how to play mind games. I don't want to spoil the comic for you, but if you haven't read any of these comics and you just watch the show, they're almost totally different. They have the same aspects, same storyline, but some of the characters are different. Some of the people are still alive in the comic book, which are dead in the TV show. And if you don't have the money to buy these comic books, or you don't know where to start, I mean, don't jump in halfway through. Just start from the beginning. Or if you are an avid watcher of the TV show, I recommend starting off where you left off on the TV show, but on the comic book. That's probably I'm gonna say book 4 or 5. And if you don't have the money to buy them, like I was gonna say, you could get these at your local library. Not the issues, but the graphic novels. And that's where I got all of mine before I started reading the issues. I stocked up volume 1, 2, 3, book 5, 6, 7. Not 6, 7, but just a lot. They have a lot of graphic novels at my local library. So a lot of people make the mistake of going online and buying books and graphic novels, and just go to your local library. I mean, my library gives out free library cards for your first time. And I caught up on all the comics. So now I'm up to date, so I could go to my local comic book shop, which is called Zero Gravity, and I just get the monthly issues. My girlfriend picks them up for me. She always surprises me. She's the greatest girlfriend ever. I love her, man. She's awesome. She picked this up for me. It's issue 141. It's really good, and I mean, I like it a lot. Hopefully you guys enjoy this series. I'll give it a try. And there's some other couple good comics out there I'd give a try too. Like, I'm reading Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, the Miles Morales version of him. It's a good one. It ain't your old usual Peter Parker. It's a really good spin on it. I mean, there's really nowhere you need to jump in, no other events really that you need to read. It's called Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man. Check see if they have it at your local library. You can get it online. It's really good, man. It's a whole new spin on Spider-Man. I like it a lot. And I think there's maybe about 5, 6 volumes out, and then you could get the issues. There's about 12, 13 issues out. It's called Miles Morales Spider-Man, something like that. And that's where I'm at on my reading. I'm also reading TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by IDW. I'm on issue 144, I think, or 139, one of those. But yeah, that's another good one too. And I'm reading Batman Earth 1 right now too. And yeah, well, those are my comic book recommendations for you guys that are out there on issue 141 of Walking Dead. It's a good one. It ain't too action packed, but just the relationship between Negan and Rick is really, really sick, man. And for actual books, right now I'm reading Intensity by Dean Nuts. It's a good novel. I got this at my local library, and it was free. You buy this online, it can cost you like $10, maybe 15. And for you book readers out there that are looking for a good action-packed thriller that just keeps you on the edge and keeps you guessing and you're at the edge of your seat, the name of this book holds up. This is really intense. This book is intense. It's called Intensity. It came out, I think, in '95, and it's really good. I mean, I don't want to get too deep into the story. Just look it up on Amazon. It's called Intensity by D Nuts. I'll give you a little taste. It's basically about two friends. They go up to their parents' farmhouse. It's a vineyard, and some crazy things go down while they're up there. It's a book about survival, about using your instincts, your gut feelings. It's a great read. I'm not even halfway through, and I'm just ecstatic about it. So if you guys are looking for a good read, you like reading novels or whatever, or standalones, this is a good book right here. I highly recommend it. There's some other good books out there too. On Amazon, got some good books. If you have a Kindle, there's some good trilogies out there, like the Survivor series or the Survivalist series, or even Slow Burn. Check those titles out. Slow Burn's about zombies, and the Survivalist series, the In Survivor series, they say it by themselves. Those names just explain themselves. They're about surviving post-apocalyptic world. I mean, check them out on Amazon if you're looking for a good book. If you're looking for a horror book, Stephen King is awesome, man. He has some good books out there. Any one of them. Just, go on Amazon, look at the star reviews, and pick it for yourself. But yeah. Oh, I want to show you guys another thing. My girlfriend surprised me with this, man. She got it from my backpack when she brought me this comic book. See if you can see it. See the little Hulk? Isn't that awesome? It's a little keychain I carry on my backpack. Isn't that cool? She got me this button too right here. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? That's cool, but I love that Hulk, man. It's so awesome. But yeah, well, if any of you guys into MMA, have you guys seen, did you guys see the fight this weekend? If you guys did, comment on it below if you're watching this video and if you're into MMA. A lot of people really ain't into MMA these days. I mean, it's still a growing sport. But man, oh man, were there some good fights. There was some awesome fights this weekend. It was on Saturday. It was UFC, I think it was UFC 186. I'm not sure. Or 187. It was one of those, but it was a stacked fight card, man. Me and my friend went and watched it at Buffalo Wild Wings. It was a good fight. They had the main event was Anthony Rumble Johnson versus Daniel Cormier. I hope I said his last name right. It's like a French name or something. Well, anyways, if you guys follow MMA, you know the champ John Jones got stripped of his title for acting a fool outside of MMA. You know, I believe he got in a car crash and he fled the scene, but he hit a woman. Well, I think he scared the woman because he was gonna hit her, and she crashed into another car, and she was pregnant, and I think she broke her arm. But he fled the scene, came back, grabbed a wad of cash, and then ran again. He got caught, and he's looking at a felony charge and probably some prison time, maybe jail time. I don't know, but UFC had enough with him, man. They stripped him of his title, and they cut him from the roster. And he was supposed to fight Anthony Johnson, who earned it. Who's like on a 4. He was on like a 4 or 5 fight win streak. And man, that dude's aggressive. Anthony Johnson, have you guys been following him? He's at light heavyweight now. And man, he's a knockout artist. He has kicks, punches. He's working on his ground game. It's alright. I mean, I think he has a 89% takedown defense. Well, anyways, Daniel Cormier and Anthony Johnson fought for the title, and I mean, I was going for Anthony Johnson, but I kind of knew that Daniel was going to win because his wrestling is off the hook, man. He went 5 rounds with John Jones, put up a good fight, man. It could have went either way. Even though John Jones won that fight fair and square, Anthony Johnson, he put up a fight against John Jones, man. No, I'm sorry, I said Anthony Johnson's. DC, man, he put up a fight against John Jones. So, you know, he beat, on Saturday night, he beat Daniel Cormier fair and square, man. I knew he was going to take him down, grind him out. I mean, he's the new champ. Whether people out there want to say, oh, he's a paper champ, he's the interim champ, he never even beat John Jones. Hey, John Jones got stripped from his title. It is the vacant title. What do you want UFC to do, you know? He got stripped. I mean, yeah, he hasn't beat him, but until John Jones, like Cormier said, until John Jones gets his shit together, hey, what else can he do but defend the title? And he's a champ, whether people like it or not. I think he's a champ. And I don't know, the light heavyweight division isn't that stacked. I mean, you got some good fighters, but John Jones beat them all, really. And I guess Daniel's going to test himself out. He might fight Ryan Bader next, but we'll see. Well, anyways, let me switch gears here to the co-main event, man. You guys see that? Chris Weidman versus Vitor Belfort. Oh, man. Did Vitor Belfort give him a flurry of punches? At the beginning of that first round, he put it on Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman swears in the post-fight press conference that he didn't get hurt one bit, but, man, Vitor Belfort went for it. I mean, but you could expect that from Vitor. He does that in a lot of his fights. He does a flurry of punches right away. And Vitor Belfort couldn't finish Chris Weidman. Chris Weidman withstood the fury. And I knew he was going to take Vitor down, man. All Vitor really had was a puncher's chance. I mean, he's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I ain't taking anything away from Vitor. He's an awesome fighter. For being his age, I mean, he was using that testosterone. And they say that's the reason Chris Weidman was really mad. Before the fight, I guess they found out that Vitor Belfort's testosterone levels were like so high, way higher than Chris Weidman, and Chris Weidman's 10 years younger than him. But Chris Weidman ended up taking him down, didn't let him up. He was relentless, grounded, pounded him, man, and he got that W. That was a great fight. And oh my God, if you guys seen the Andre Arlovski and Travis Big Papa Brown, oh man, is Andre Arlovski back or what? That guy was the underdog big time. I think he was like a 4-1 underdog. He was, oh man, and Travis Brown is ranked number 3 in the world, and I think Arlovski was ranked number 8 if I'm correct. And man, Arlovski put it on him. You see those punches? His punching was on point. Man, he's such a great guy, man. He is back. He's, man, whoever's training him right now, I think it's Greg Jackson. I'm not sure. He walked him out to the ring. I mean, but I thought Travis Brown trained Greg Jackson. If you guys know, just leave a comment in the comment section below. But man, Andre Arlovski went out there. But you gotta give it up to Travis Brown. He has heart. He was on Queer Street that whole fight, man. His feet were like jello. He was falling over. He was almost knocking out. But he stood his ground, and he was trying to trade in the pocket. At one point, he even knocked out Andre Arlovski, man. He folded Andre Arlovski for a quick second. I was kind of scared. I mean, I kind of thought that was going to happen. I thought that Travis Brown was going to knock him out, like catch him, because Arlovski's been knocked out like that before. I mean, I think that's why he got cut from the UFC. He kept losing. But yeah, man, Arlovski's back. I think he's on a 3-fight win streak right now in the UFC. He beat Brandon Schaub, and who else did he beat? Antonio Silva. Man, he's beating some good guys. I mean, they're pretty good fighters, and I think he should fight Steve McCokick. Is that how you say his name? Or JDS, Junior Dos Santos. But dang, those guys are tough, man. If Travis Brown couldn't finish Arlovski, those guys will have a chance. But I don't know. You can't count Arlovski out, man. I'm just glad he's back. He's like one of the last, legends in the sport. I think he's a legend in my opinion. But I'm just glad he's back, man. I love seeing old school guys win like that. And the prelims were a little boring. But I stuck through it. I forgot who Donald Cerrone fought, man. Oh, I forgot his name. I think he used to train with what's his name? Steve Masvidal. I think he used to train with him. I'm not sure, but the guy Donald Cerrone fought took the fight on short notice, man. I think on 9 weeks' notice. No, not 9 days or 9 weeks. He took it on short notice, but man, was he tough. he was taking those head kicks so aggressively, man. But hey, he's tough but smart. He knew he was done when he got his jaw broken from that kick Donald Cerrone threw at him. He gave up, man. So like Joe Rogan said during the fight, he went out on his shield, man. I mean, you got to be smart in this sport, cause this is some people's way of getting paid. They may do this for a living. So if you keep fighting with a broken jaw, you're gonna put yourself on the shelf for a year or two. But anyways, man, that's my little update on those fights. I liked them. Tell me what you guys thought about them. Give your opinion. Um, Other than that, man, me and my girlfriend are gonna go watch Poltergeist tomorrow. It's a remake, and I heard it's doing good, man, in the box office. It ain't doing the best. I mean, it is up against Age of Ultron and Mad Max, and but it's doing good out there. Tell me what you guys thought about Age of Ultron. I was gonna do a video review on it, but there's so many of them up there on the internet right now. I thought it was alright. My girlfriend likes it, but I thought Age of Ultron was too kiddie. To be honest, it was too watered down by Disney. They were cracking too many jokes. I didn't like the CG that much either. They look like how Spider-Man used to look on Spider-Man 1, the first movie. I don't know. It was good. I mean, I didn't hate it or anything. I really liked it, but I thought it was going to do better. I mean, if I'm correct, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it still hasn't passed Furious 7 worldwide. I know domestically it has, but I don't think it's passed it worldwide. I mean, that's not good if it hasn't, because Furious 7, man, it's not the best movie in the world. But yeah, we're gonna see Poltergeist tomorrow, and maybe we'll do a video review on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think, and you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.